Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a beef.
I'm Ashton, and I'm transgender. This is me. This is my life. I'm not going anywhere.
This beef is with something I can't pronounce. Propionibacterium acnes. Acne. Just a bacteria that is in your pores. They don't like it. As most of us know, acne is just that terrible, annoying thing that nobody likes, and it bugs your face. Facial body issue that most of us go through. Of course, some of us have it worse than others. I myself have struggled with acne my whole life. So my history with acne pretty much started puberty, as it does with most. That's also when I became autoimmune, brought on by puberty, the onset of puberty. So that's when I started noticing the acne, and I've been battling it my entire life. And starting on testosterone certainly did not help that in any way. Testosterone being an androgen, androgens cause excess oil and sebum production. So yeah, recipe for acne. So acne is caused by bacteria or just overproduction of oil and sebum in the skin. In my case, I have cystic acne, which is it's terrible. It is so terrible. Pretty much deep, deep acne and turns into a cyst. And it can stay for months.
Hey, Ashton, what's sebum?
Sebum is an oily, sort of waxy substance that your body's sebaceous glands produce. And sometimes that oil just clogs up your pores. Yeah, so, and that will bring me into speaking about a treatment that you can, if you have severe acne and severe cystic acne, you can use something called Accutane, which is also known as isotretinoin. It is a last resort when it comes to treating acne, mostly because of its risky and somewhat dangerous side effects. It has some pretty severe side effects. It can cause depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, cause joint and muscle pain. It makes your skin extremely sensitive and very, very dry. So you're constantly having to moisturize and take care of your skin and just be very careful. I have already gone on one treatment of Accutane, and it worked, and then acne came back. And usually I think they say like 20% need to go on it again, and like 1 or 2% have to go on for a third treatment. So I'm in that 20% that has to go on it again. The first time that I took Accutane, I actually, my liver enzymes went up too. It can cause liver damage, and it can raise your cholesterol levels. I had sacroiliitis, pretty much as inflammation of the lower spine. So that really made it difficult to train, for one thing, and joint pain. I had joint pain, especially in my elbows. So I really had to be careful when I trained. I noticed that I lacked all feeling. I had no emotion, it seemed. So it was very weird. My family certainly noticed that I was just lack of emotion. So it was yeah, it sucked. But it's usually about a 4-month treatment. And it is really a last resort, just because of the side effects and what it can cause, and the damage that it actually can do to your body. So you have to be very careful. Constant blood tests, I think like once a week you get your blood tested. And it also depends on your dose. And it's also one of those medications, if you've tried everything else and nothing works, like been on many different topical ointments and benzoyl peroxide, steroid creams. Even antibiotics. If you've tried many antibiotics and they're not working, yeah. So it is a last resort sort of thing. So anyway, that's what I had to go on because of acne, and I'll be doing a second treatment soon, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm sort of looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it because it's gonna help the acne, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to go through all of that crap again, which is not fun. Um, yeah, you can't take Tylenol when you're on it. You can't have any alcohol whatsoever. It's very, very, like, it just controls your life for 4 months. Yeah, as you can see right now, I get mostly, right now it's on my neck. I don't know if you can see, the light's kind of bad. But, yeah. And I get a lot on my chest, too. So, that sucks. For me, I was talking to my brother the other day about autoimmune disorder too. I am also autoimmune. I have an overactive immune system, and we were thinking that the acne, and I think there is some literature on this. Acne is, it's an inflammatory response as well. So if you're autoimmune, you have an overactive immune system, you're going to get more of an inflammatory response. Technically, my body, I believe, is just encapsulating it. But also, of course, testosterone and the production of extra oils and sebum does not help with that as well. I have also went dairy-free. I noticed that dairy was causing acne as well, so I went dairy-free. And it helped a little bit, but at the same time, I train. I'm missing out on all the dairy foods that are perfect for when you're training. I would go to the tanning beds a lot and tan as much as I could because it tended to help my skin, but as well, tanning will also damage your skin in ways. But so I managed it, and I was managing it, and I was managing it quite well until I started testosterone and extra hormones. Hormones is never good for acne, so yeah, started testosterone and it just went nuts. So and that's when I tried everything. The Accutane was the only thing that helped, and then it came back, so now I have to go on Accutane again. Which I'm not looking forward to, mostly because it's hard on your body, it's hard on your system, it's hard on the family. Because how you get kind of mental sometimes. Also, it is like seriously. They pretty much say that if you're a biological female, you should go on a type of birth control even before you take Accutane because it is so incredibly damaging to fetus. You can't even breastfeed if you're taking it. It's super dangerous for an unborn child. So, yep, they like you to go on birth control even before you start Accutane, or you should, if you are sexually active. Same with men. They say, biological men, they say it could be present in the semen as well. So, do not have babies when you take Accutane. And, you may look at photos and camera stuff and be like, oh, your acne's not that bad. Well, I'm also a certified makeup artist, so I can cover it up pretty good. Though I don't like doing makeup anymore. That was years ago, in 2006, I think. And my photographer is very good with Photoshop too, so you can take that out. It's one of those things, I recommend Accutane, but I don't recommend it as well. Because it can mess you up mentally, and it's just very, very difficult thing to deal with sometimes. But if you're going through puberty right now, just natural puberty, or you're going through second puberty because you're transitioning, you're gonna get acne, most likely. If you don't, you are so lucky, and I envy you. But it does get better. You go through that sort of puberty stage, and it does get better. But, for certain individuals like myself, it does not get better, and we have to deal with it. And we're dealing with it, and that's just what we have to do. We have to deal with it. If you're just starting to deal with acne right now, or you've dealt with acne, I feel you. I get you. I understand you. It sucks. But you will get through it. You are not alone when it comes to acne. If you are on hormone replacement therapy, it certainly is going to, make that a little bit worse. But it usually does get better. Acne and I, like, seriously, we have this, we have a beef with each other. And I'm gonna win. It's on. Scarring. That's another thing that we are so blessed with when it comes to acne, unfortunately. I know because of the years of acne that I've had, my face is scarred up. You get dark spots and light spots and just uneven skin tone. So I always battle with that, and it's an issue. And I've never gotten any facial treatments. I probably should, but Accutane is one of those medications that to prevent scarring if you've got that type of acne that's going to cause scarring. In my case, it just turns into a cyst, and then it's there for about between 4 and 6 months, and it never actually goes away. It's like there's that little pocket of an the capsule, pretty much. The capsule is always in there, and it never goes anywhere. It hardly ever absorbs completely, and you always end up with a little bump, like under your skin. So it's almost like a scar. But then, of course, you have the acne that actually does really scar up your face. Yeah, not good to pop your acne. Or your zits, that causes scarring, and it just spreads bacteria all over your face as well, so don't do that. But yeah, scarring, we want to prevent scarring. So that's my little bit about acne. Acne, just get out of my face. Get out of my face. So, hurry on. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notification bell. We'll talk to you soon.